my mom and dad really had this idea that all of us should be home for dinner. That was very, very important. We didn't care. And I practiced the same thing when I got married, the same thing with my kids. All of us to be at home for dinner. Well, my name is Cito. I think the only way to remember my name is I see your toe. And I'm from the Philippines. When I was in college, I had a host family, an American host family in Madison, Wisconsin. It's about 150 miles away, 3 hours away. Now, to make this story short, because I was so homesick, I got sick. I literally got physically sick from being homesick, you know. And so they drove 3 hours to pick me up. They took me to their home, and they did something very unusual. They slept in the basement for a whole week, and they gave me the master bedroom. And I was so touched, I really started crying from just that kind of kindness, you know. That motivated me to start something like this, to recruit host family for students to start these dinners, you know. I've been a foreign student, so I know what it means, you know, to have home-cooked meal. That's one reason. Another reason is that I just love to cook anyway, so it's a good to experiment, you know. So far, nobody has died, so it's okay.
After his host family's act of kindness, Cito Cruz was inspired to provide homesick students with the comfort of company and food. For over 30 years, he has been hosting dinners every Friday, where a group of hungry international and American students is invited into his home and fed a home-cooked meal. These students come from over 60 countries and over the years have gone on to do great things, all thanks to the hospitality of Cito and his family.
Privileged, I just feel so privileged to be part of internationals who I know will be the leaders of the world in the future.
Hi, I'm Andognia. I'm an international student and a freshman here at Colby College.
Hi, my name is Steven Nade. My name is Yavor.
My name is Tabiso.
The first time I went to Cito's house, I was really surprised because it was like home away from home.
I think Cito and his family do a great job of bringing the community together.
What Cito does by bringing the students over is it gives them a second home away from Colby.
And it's also a very good way and comfortable way to meet other students.
One of the interesting things about going to his house is that Cito actually met his wife through one of these programs.
Oh, that's a wonderful story. Actually, I had this idea that if I organize things like a dinner where guys and girls are coming, it could be easier for me to meet other girls.
So I remember he was sitting eating something and he looked at me like, go away, okay?
I organized these dinners, we had picnics, went to concerts together and stuff like that. And my wife was part of this group.
When I first met him, he didn't want to meet me.
Dating for me was very awkward.
That was okay, because I would first go to the dinners and meet people.
My wife and I were friends for a long time, about 8 years, as part of this group.
That was my first time. I had to learn how to cook for a lot of people. I had never done that before.
And that's how I met her. Food. I mean, I think food really warms out the spirit of a person. We don't know it, but I think in some ways it's a fantastic icebreaker. When people start talking, I think the difference between the West and the East, in the West you eat to fill your stomach. But in the East, it's really it's a ritual. It's not just to fill your stomach, but to get together with other people, to converse, and to get to know a person. Surprisingly, one of my passions is cooking. It's not math. And I just love to cook, Oh, everybody loves curry. If you say curry, everybody will come. So when I see people's faces laugh and just grin, because they love my food, even without saying thank you, I just have that great feeling, I'm really a pursuer of happiness. I just love to be happy. I think think one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because of my family background. So it feels like I have the whole family, only a bigger one. You're right, I never thought of that. But I think it's like, unconsciously, I'm thinking of those times when we had dinner at home all the time. There's a lot of us. And now, by inviting students, it's like having my family back. You're right. Yeah, it's true. When you serve people, it really makes you happy. Because you're making people happy, they're happy, and it goes back to you. So I call it positive selfishness. I'm selfish that way. I want to be happy, so I make people happy because it returns back to me.